Hey everybody, I'm gonna do a quick video on this XKglows LED lights. This one is the XKALPHA. It's the newest one they have. It's like 3 million colors, something like that. But I mean, I've already got my bike tore apart. As you can see, all my pieces are laying over there. I've got most of it done, and I just thought I'd do this anyways after I've got it in there. But here's my layout. I kind of laid out all my lights on my bike where I want them. These are down here. There's going to be a pod back here in my fender. The strip here is going to run up and come into the connector here that you see. This is the splitter, and it comes from my control, which is put back here underneath the seat. It's got 3 wires that come out, a black, red, and a yellow. I added wires, so I've got a black, red, and a green, and these are for left, right, and brake signals, so you can turn your lights, whatever. Then from this pod here, from the splitter, I go up and come up in here. I'll have a pod in here, just like the other side where it's at already. It is, let's see, where's it at? Right there. You can see it. It'll be over here, and then it's going to run up, and there's going to be a strip that goes across here, which you can see. I already have a strip and a pod right here by my splitter, and then my splitter is going to come off to my horn right here after I get it put in here. Sorry, after I get it put in the horn. And then it's going to run off of that from here up into my fender up here, and I'm going to put a pod on the inside of my fender in here on each side. There's separate channels, so there'll be 1 channel per side. And I've already got some of the lights on. Let's show this again real quick. This is XKglow. I've got, with this kit, I got 10 pods, 8 light strips. And you have to pretty much lay it out however you want, because there's no videos out there other than this one that's going now. But there, I put a pod there. I put a strip here underneath my bag that runs across the bar. Like I said, I put a pod in there, and I am working on putting the pod here. It would be on top of this valve cover, and then the strip's going to cover the rest of the area here. Then I'm going to split off of it and go up into my neck and down my brake into the inner fender. So far it doesn't look bad. You gotta, when you get them, you gotta take them out, hook them all up, make sure they work, and if they don't work, you can exchange it. But I've done that with mine. I mean, these are my lights just laying around right now. But as you can see, standard turn on is white, and it has all these other mods or things in the app that you can do with colors and the way it rotates and runs down and just different stuff. So I wanted to give you a quick rundown. You gotta clean all the spots good 2 or 3 times with alcohol. Make sure they're clean so that you got the sticky to stick to it. It's got extra stickies. I've got all the extra 3M stickies that I could want, and little ones for the zip tie holders right here. I got more. I got 8 splitters, Y splitters. I got these zip ties that they supply. That is definitely not enough. You will need to get more. And to me, we got two RGB splitters, which this is a main, and I got two main cords also. I forgot about those, which I'm not gonna run. Are these cords right here? This one, the one I just got hooked up, but we're not gonna run it because there's no need for it right now. I don't have that. There's not enough on my bike to do that. But once I get it done, I'll hopefully figure out how to add it to this video, and then you can see it when it's completed. Okay, I want to cut in here real quick and show you. I was running everything. While I was running everything, I noticed that these Ys are all one way. I was going to go here on my neck and run them down just like I did the other side. Well, with me doing that, this piece here is running right in with my spark plug wire. I just want to make you guys aware so that you know what you're doing, because on the other side, this piece is on the outside, so it's more or less like this. But as you can see, if I did it that way, the lights would be pointing up, and you can't do it that way. You only connect one way. I wish they'd make a left and a right, because that would be helpful, but this is what we got. I'm going to continue to finish so that I can get this video done and get it out. Thank you. Okay, so I want to go over this real quick with everybody and show you I have ran everything that I have. Let me turn them on. My power button is behind my wind plate here, or whatever you want to call it. But I have them ran under the neck, both sides of the neck. I have a set under the bike each side. I've got two pods up here, one on each side. I have the sides done. There's strips on each side here on your bag. And then I have the pods in here underneath on my fenders. So yeah, that there on the fender. And this is how I had it all laid out. And like I said in part of the other video, is these little things here, the splitters, the Y splitters, they're a little cumbersome in the way they're built. They're built the same way on each side. So this part is hitting in, like I said, in my spark plug, but it sticks over here to get the same effect. And then I ran it up my neck, up in there, and come down, chase it around with my brake cable or brake line. And on this one, being as it's a pod, I just went under and came around. I don't know if you can see it, but came around and stuck it in there. But that's pretty much it. Everything's on. I just got to button up, put all the stuff back on it, and then set it up with the app, the XKalpha app, I think is what it's called. But it looks good. And like I said, I put my controller box in here. You can see the green light behind my garage door opener. And then I just ran everything normal and made it look good. I try to clean it up so it's not real gaudy, but once I get done, I'll show a finished product and play with the lights a little bit, I think, hopefully. Maybe not. I don't know how this works with the camera, but we'll see. Well, here it is, all its glory. It's all lit up. I'll go over everything as soon as I show you. I don't think I can run my the app while I'm on the phone trying to take a video. I don't have a second camera. But this is what the bike looks like with it all lit up. It don't look bad. Very bright. I gotta say that, it is very bright. Come around inside again, I'll back up here, get a better picture. It looks really good. I'll take a minute here and switch it and put the lights on that I have separate. Alright, got them switched around. Alright, so I have 4 different channels. As you can see, I have 2 on the front. The blue is on the motor up to the front wheel from the side panel, and then the rear and the lower on this side is yellow. And we go around here, and the same goes for this side. It's red on the bottom lower area, and then the green comes motor to the front wheel. I'll go over the other stuff in the paperwork here in just a second and show you what I had to do. Okay, I know it's not a professional drawing, but hey, whatever. Okay, this is my controller. It's under the seat. Back here runs down to an RGB controller. When I first showed you the first part of the video, I had only one RGB controller, which is the Alpha mod box that comes with it, and you get 4 of those. I thought that you were supposed to daisy chain off of it and go under the bike, up in the front end of the tank here. This is my horn, that's my air breather, and then on up here is under the tank, and these are the 2 pods on my front wheel. What it has to be, when I show you the other paperwork here in just a second, I had to use both RGB controllers on this side and both on this side. So all 4 are being used underneath my side panels, and that's where I split for the rear and the lower, these 2 here, and then I put the other one on the rest that run up to the front, same on both sides. So let me get this paperwork out here. Let's see. So you got your controller, and these are how you get your 10 different zones, as I would call them. So you've got zone 1, 2, 3, and 4 here, okay? And you can run lights off of them like I did. But if you want to separate each part of your light setup, you have to have these little box controllers. They only send 4 in the pack. I am using both channels, A and B, on my bike, and this is how it's all set up. I run the red wire for my brake light, and I have the yellow and the black. They're still open. I don't have them connected yet, or I might later, I don't know. And then you got your power wire with your power button, which is underneath my side plate. There's not real good directions on the install. Like I said, when I first started, you have to lay it out how you want it, because that's the only way that you're going to do it right and do it the way you want. So every time they want, like these little nodes they show you here on B side, or A side, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's what it's showing you, what I just showed you on the other page. Each one of these is one of those control boxes. It does not show up like this if you don't have a control box there. So you have to remember that and how you're going to lay it out. So I don't know if this is a good video to go by or not, but I mean, I'm not a video person. I just wanted to do this. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Obviously, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything like that, so I just wanted to help out people. So if you get help and you figured it out, give XKglow a call and order yours, because I'm telling you, these lights are fascinating. They do dances and everything else in this these themes, these customized themes that they say here. You can customize the existing themes. They've got light chases. This is like the Knight Rider chaser here, where my finger is, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun to play with. I can't show you the app, like I said, because I don't have a second camera to be able to do that with. But the bike is done. If you liked the video and it helped you out, just like, and you don't have to subscribe, just like the video. That's all. Thanks.